3 reasons why taking a week off every month is a poor way to implement deloads. First, the passing of a lunar cycle does not fatigue your muscles, okay? I call this the Gregorian calendar bias. There is no reason that you would need a deload 1 month out. Ideally, we want something auto-regulated. We want something that knows when we are fatigued and then implements a deload rather than set some arbitrary time point in advance. Second, taking a full week off or dramatically reducing your training stress is a very long time period. If you look at the research on how long people recover, typically a trained individual doing an habituated workout will recover within 72 hours at the very most. In some of the research with more moderate training loads, we actually see that people can recover within a day, and that's also why full body high frequency training can be very effective. The third major limitation of deload weeks is that fatigue is by and large local. So the fatigue in your biceps does not affect what goes on in your quads. It doesn't make any sense to deload your biceps because your quads are overtrained. So ideally, we want a form of deloading that does the deload specific to the body part that actually needs it. In addition to these 3 major limitations of the way that many people implement deloads, there are also 2 additional downsides. First, deload weeks like this, where you change your training frequency, especially if you don't train at all, will disrupt your habits. You want everything to run on autopilot as much as possible. If your lifestyle, your training, and your nutrition all run on autopilot, then success is just a matter of time. The second downside of taking a week off is, ironically, that being sedentary decreases your rate of recovery. Research shows that active recovery works. Our bodies heal faster when we stay active. Multiple studies show that if you do less intense workouts, you actually heal faster. You can train through a lot of muscle damage, a lot of soreness. To illustrate the pitfalls of the traditional approach to deloading, taking a week off every 4 weeks, a study by Coleman et al. Found that this exact practice reduced strength gains and did nothing for muscle growth. In fact, 8 out of 10 effect sizes favored the group that didn't deload. The solution is to use reactive deloads. Reactive deloads are deloads that are not planned in advance, but you do them when some trigger event occurs. If you're on a decently high volume training program and you plateau or regress in performance instead of progress on any session, on any exercise, then you do the deload for that specific exercise right then and there on the spot. You keep doing the rest of the workout as planned, because just because your quads or your lower back or whichever body part it was for the squats that was not recovered, you can still do chin-ups, you can still do overhead presses and still have a productive workout for much of your body.